Look at this illustration of a book that I've drawn with eons and archons in it. Okay, so let's pretend we're turning back the pages and I point to an archon right there. And, you know, I'm going to draw it like that. And then just dot, dot, dot. Okay, and then we'll turn a few more pages and then I point to an archon right there. Okay, and that's this archon. Dot, dot, dot. I'm going to draw a bracket from here to here. Okay, from here to here, something happened. And then, let's just turn a few more pages and I point to this archon here. Dot, dot, dot. Archon. Dot, dot, dot. Then I turned a few more pages and then I point to this archon over here. Dot, dot, dot. And from here to here, something else happened. Okay, see, these look like little Wi-Fi signals, huh? But these I'm going to use to symbolize something else. This has to do with a phenomenon. See, from here to here, this happened. And then from here to here, this happened. Okay? This is a population group that surpassed these other population groups in ancientness. Surpassing in ancientness. Okay? So this is a long time. Eons and archons are a long time. This is many millennia, and then we have a very seldom crack. We're cracked. Our entire great vast family is cracked. And then that's an archon, and then we have another eon. Once again, many millennia. Long time. So, you know, from this archon on this page to this archon on this page, that's an even longer time. This is an even longer time. During that time, other people who, you know, let's say these people, you know, originated sequentially. See, in sequence, there's a people that originated first. But a phenomenon happened where they didn't have as many lifetimes, and other people did. Other people had many more lifetimes and surpassed these people in ancientness. And then it happened again. Another population group surpassed these people in ancientness. Now see, these people are now somewhere in this category. And then it happened again. And then it happened again. Okay, so these are called ancient games. Ancient games, okay? And this is something we've needed to solve. Need to solve. Okay, I'm going to put it on pause. Okay, so there are things that are not fair that have been happening. My brother Ryan became ancient, and he is more ancient than other people because of these games. He did not originate until later, but then this phenomenon happened where people weren't having as many lifetimes, and these people were. They were having many more lifetimes, while these people remained dead and had very few lifetimes. And this is a corruption that has needed to be solved. In this solution, 105 is a natural solving number. Natural solving number. Okay, so we could consider 105 solvers and how they needed to develop a perfection 13 times each. 13 times each. 5 solvers. And they needed to perfect something 13 times each, okay? Okay, so we're kind of at the latter end of the solutions, okay? Meanwhile, we want to keep in mind that we could depict this one bigger. See, by the time this happens, the entire population group is a greater number. More people originated. So we could draw this bigger, and this one bigger than that, and then this one bigger than that. But when it comes to proportions and ratios, this is pretty much the same. Okay, it's the same size proportionally in ratio. Okay. So, you know, I've been talking about head and mind and memory and brain capacity, and you may want to consider, what population group was I in? Was I in this one here, but in this one I was in this middle, kind of upper middle population group? And then was I in this again, and then was I in this here, and then was I here? I mean, what is your story? Do we remember? Do you have everything in perspective? These are things to just meditate about. You know, just on your own personal time, just meditate. Could these things be what is happening and what the nature of this archon is about? See, in all these archons, we can even turn back further, and these ancient games we weren't playing. See, it wasn't until, you know, this page that we started to play ancient games. But before that, in these pages, we weren't playing this game. We were around a long time, and we weren't playing ancient games. And then at some point we started to play ancient games, and we weren't being fair with opportunity to have a lifetime. Okay, so previous to this, there are the natures of the archons that we've had were different. So we also can consider within an ancient game, before another one had begun, there are how many archons, and the nature of each archon is also something to consider. You know, what is the nature of this archon right here and now that we're in? Because evidently we're in an archon, and we're solving it. So I'm sharing this information with you because, you know, having the nature of this archon is something that is important to have in perspective.